Welcome back to the kingdom. I'm your host, T Money, and we got some things we got to talk about. So let's get right to it. Look, I'm gonna make this shit short and simple. Where did y'all think Kevin Durant was going? I mean, honestly, where the hell did y'all think he was going? Kevin Durant was never leaving the Brooklyn Nets, and it was never his choice to begin with. Joe Tsai and the Brooklyn Nets organization was never going to allow that to happen. First of all, Kevin Durant is right where he needs to be. You got to hush the critics, because they still haven't gotten over you signing with the Golden State Warriors. And me neither, to be honest with you. I'm a Kevin Durant fan. I followed Kevin Durant when he was in Texas. I was a fan when he got drafted second overall by the Seattle Supersonics. I was a fan when Seattle moved to Oklahoma City. I was still a fan when he decided to take his talents to Golden State. I wasn't a fan of the move because you just can't go to a 73-win team. But I was still a fan. I was on record saying that he could have gone anywhere else but Golden State. Kevin Durant has gotten everything he's asked for since being in Brooklyn. You got Kyrie. Something that the Brooklyn Nets didn't want to do without Kevin Durant. You got to understand, that was a package deal. The Brooklyn Nets was not taking Kyrie without Kevin Durant. A package deal. Kevin Durant wanted Kyrie there with him. You got that. Got a max contract. Alright? Your mother, and I'm not sure if that's your brother or your uncle, whoever that is, they got courtside seats. They're at every game. You signed off on a rookie head coach and Steve Nash, a man that's never coached a day in his life. You wanted a washed up, beat up veteran like DeAndre Jordan. Remember, DeAndre Jordan wanted $40 million. What did Kevin Durant and Kyrie do? They took a pay cut to get DeAndre Jordan in a Brooklyn Nets uniform. Brooklyn got that for you. They made it happen for you. Alright? You wanted James Harden. They made it happen for you. Kevin Durant has gotten everything he's wanted. So, for him to want out of Brooklyn right now was a little selfish to me. You at least owe the Brooklyn Nets this season. You at least owe them this season. At least this season. Now, after this season, if things don't go right, then being traded or wanting out can be a possibility. But right now, you owe this to the Brooklyn Nets. You got a healthy Ben Simmons. Kyrie's back. You got to me, in my opinion, that Royce O'Neal deal, or signing, rather, that was a sneaky good move to me. A sneaky good move to me. You still got Patty Mills. You still got Seth Curry. You got Joe Harris coming back. You're surrounded by a bunch of shooters. That roster is... Nick Claxton is still there. Kyrie, I mean, you got everything you need to win a championship. If you ask me personally, I believe that the Brooklyn Nets are the favorites to win the NBA championships. Call me crazy. With a healthy Ben Simmons, and like I said, because people talk about Ben Simmons can't shoot. He don't need to shoot. Ben Simmons do not need to shoot. I just gave you 5 shooters that's surrounded by Ben Simmons. Patty Mills, Seth Curry, Kyrie, Joe Harris. He's surrounded by a bunch of shooters. Ben Simmons do not need to shoot the ball. I'm getting tired of people saying that shit. He do not. For the last time, he do not need to shoot the ball. When you're surrounded by a bunch of shooters, you do not need to shoot the ball. I had to say it like that because, people don't get it. Y'all not understanding. This man do not need to shoot the ball. But Kevin Durant, you owe this to the Brooklyn Nets. You owe them at least this season. You got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. Because, to be honest with you, there's only 2 teams linked to you. You wanted, I guess, Phoenix. Phoenix was on your list. You couldn't go to Phoenix. KD, you know you couldn't go to Phoenix. You can't go to Phoenix. Let me tell you why you can't go to Phoenix. Let me tell you why you can't go to Boston, because those are the two teams that would link to you. You know why? Because it would have been a domino effect all over again. You think everybody's talking about you now? It would have been crazy for you to go. It would have been crazy for you to go to Boston. It would have been crazy for you to go to Phoenix. Them the last two teams that came out of the finals. They didn't win it, but they're the last two teams to be in the finals. You couldn't do it. That shit would have destroyed your legacy. They already proved they don't need you to get to the finals, bro. As I stated before, as I stated earlier, if you had signed with Boston or got traded to Boston, if you had got traded to Phoenix, they were just confirmation that you're gonna win it all. You can't do it, bro. You can't do it. Brooklyn Nets. Well, the Brooklyn Nets is where you need to be. You're right where you need to be. And like I said, I know Giannis is. I know the Bucks is up there. To me, they're the only real threat. Right, well, Boston is too, but Boston ain't. I think Boston took a step back. But right now, the only threat, because I don't think Philly is a threat. The biggest threat you got right now is the Bucks, in my opinion. And I think the Brooklyn Nets are better than the Bucks. Y'all better than the Sixers. Y'all better than the Heat. What other team is out there? The Celtics? Y'all better than the Celtics. With the healthy Ben Simmons, with Ben Simmons and somebody like Royce O'Neal to take the pressure off Kevin. Now Kevin Durant don't have to guard the best player in the world. He don't have to guard Giannis. He don't got to guard Jimmy Butler. He don't got to guard Jason Tatum. That's what Ben Simmons is there for. That's what Royce O'Neal is there for. TJ Warren, that's another player they just signed. These are win now moves. These are win now moves. Kevin Durant, you owe this to the Brooklyn Nets. At least this year. You owe it to him. Kyrie's back. Kyrie's vaccinated. No, actually, I don't think. No, Kyrie, he's not vaccinated. They just dropped the mandation. But Kyrie is playing home games and he's playing away games. So as long as we don't get no drama with Kyrie, we all good. We all good. With that being said, I'm your boy T Money, and I'm signing off.